For this card, I'm going to do one of my favourite techniques, which involves using bleach. So first of all, I need to colour my card, and I'm using regular distress inks this time, not distress oxides. I haven't tested this with distress oxides yet. So I'm going to get good coverage all over the card using my favourite two colours, purple and green. And I want to build up a fairly strong amount of colour. You notice that I always apply the ink pad to the heat sheet, and this is so that I don't mess up the surface of my ink pad by taking the sponge directly to that surface, because it could make it a bit fuzzy, and then you get some of the fuzzy bits coming off in your stamps. Okay, just blending the colours together. And then we're going to put it inside our stamping platform. And I'm going to use the same purple ink pad to stamp this big pattern stamp all over the card. Lots of firm pressure because it's a big stamp with lots of detail. Notice I turned the hinges towards myself because that gives me more leverage when applying pressure. So now we have our stamped piece of card, and we're now going to stamp the flower on top using a black VersaFine Clear ink pad, because that's my current favourite black ink pad. It's permanent when heated and is great for detail images too. So for the next part, I need a bottle of bleach, just cheap, regular bleach with no colour. I think this cost me about 50p. So I've put a little bit into a paper cup, and I'm just dipping my paintbrush into the bleach and painting it over my stamped image. And then you will see it as it dries, reacting with the distress ink. First of all, it kind of goes a little blue, and then it starts to go white. And I wipe off onto the kitchen towel in case I've picked up any colour, because I didn't heat set in between. You can heat set before you do this. It doesn't affect the outcome. So depending on how thickly I apply the bleach, as to how much of the pattern of the big background stamp you can see. But you can see it drying. You can see the first petal I did is starting to turn white around the edges. You can just about see the pattern in the background. When it dries, it'll be easier to see. So here is another one that I've done using different stamps. It's the same background stamp, but with our two doves stamp on the front.